Hi, this is Valerie from charmedvalerie.com, and recently, I guess it was a couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to interview some of the cast of the Hunger Games, and so I interviewed Josh, sorry my voice, I'm losing my voice, but I interviewed Josh Hutcherson, Isabelle Fuhrman, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but she plays Clove, one of the tributes, and then also, and Josh Hutcherson is Peeta, and Jacqueline Emerson, and she played Foxface. And so whenever I was listening and trying to transcribe this interview and deciding how I was going to share this interview, I realized that the audio is actually the best part of the interview. We weren't allowed to take pictures or anything, otherwise I would have wanted to do a video, but we can listen to the audio together and talk about it, and I figured that would be the best way to kind of convey how it went, because it was a really awesome interview and I love the energy of the cast. I felt like they were a really mature group and a good group of people, and it's just people that you really want to root for the success of their film. And so let's just get down to it. I was with two other bloggers from the area, and so I'm going to share their information as well, but I'm just going to fast forward to the part where I start asking the questions, because that I think is, because you can read their blogs and find out the other questions, but here's, Okay, well, I write mostly about fashion and fashion for moms and stuff, and so I'm wondering, it's charmedvalerie.com. So I was wondering how you think the Hunger Games might influence fashion, because I definitely think it will.
Amazing.
And costumes are great.
And Judianna, who was a costume designer, was so interested in making our characters kind of be projected through our costumes. Not in the arena wear, of course, because that was just practical clothing that we could wear in the middle of the woods in North Carolina in the summer. And I mean, sure, we did overheat sometimes, but so it was comfortable and we were able to run. But as far as like parade and training center, it really was everything from hairstyles to our clothing was so deeply considered by everyone. So for the chariots, like, I mean, of course, you hear about Peeta and Katniss' costume in the book, like the suits with the fire capes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they didn't actually light them on fire.
Au contraire, there were flame elements involved.
Really?
There were.
Definitely missed that part.
Yeah, it was there.
Wow, that's amazing.
Not all
Totally
shots,
over my
but
head.
yeah.
Totally over my head.
But
Okay.
for my district, they designed armor, golden armor for District 2, which, I mean, when you read the books, they don't really discuss it, but it was so interesting because it's kind of true. Like, they make the peacekeepers for the city, so the armor kind of was resembling of the peacekeeper costumes at the same time as kind of being Roman gladiator armor. And then your costume was...
My costume was awesome. It was like covered in all of these intense sequins and stuff to kind of reflect like, the DNA power, part of the district. But I mean, further than that, I think the boots that we wore in the arena are definitely going to come into fashion because they were so cute. We were all big into them. They were like not only really comfortable, but they had these awesome like buckles everywhere. Yeah, they were.
The soles were great, and we were able to run in them, which was surprising.
Yeah, run, jump.
Practical and fashionable.
Perfect.
Sequins are in.
What are your favorite?
Sequins.
Who are your favorite designers?
Okay, that's a hard one for me. I love Christian Siriano. I really love Nina Scara. I like Oscar de la Renta. You're wearing Oscar.
Yeah, I love Oscar de la Renta. I'm wearing him right now.
Oscar de la Renta. I like Honor a lot. Opening Ceremony. All Saints, but that's a clothing line. Free People has great stuff. And other than that, whatever I find that's cute, you know what I mean?
Hanes.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome. I love the affordable.
Actually, honestly, Levi's is my number one contributor to my
You and
outfit.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre. Me and Brett Favre. Levi's and All Saints actually funny. It was like all I wear. And T-shirts from Urban Outfitters. They make me comfortable.
Oh yeah.
V-necks like I'm wearing right now.
I've never bought anything
Love
at
Urban Outfitters.
Never bought anything there.
Really?
Yeah, I can't find
Everybody
anything.
goes to Urban Outfitters.
I always go there. I can never buy anything unless it's like a necklace or something. That's the most. I think I have one pair of earrings there, and then I have a bracelet. Yeah.
I like, dress-wise, and I've only started wearing these designers recently, which has been fun. So Oscar de la Renta, Reem Acra, Alberta Ferretti, love her dresses. Tory Burch as well. And then clothes-wise, I feel like you have to get like a really good pair of jeans that you just wear everywhere. And so I have this really good pair of J-brand jeans, and then over the summer, somebody gave me some Sevens jeans that I live in. Because before that, I never wore jeans, and I am such a sweatsuit person. Like, give me some like comfy sweatpants, and I'm good.
Juicy across the butt.
Pink.
Have you heard of One Piece from Norway? No, they're made out of sweatsuit.
No one's heard of it because it's retarded.
Okay, I know. Be quiet. They're made out of sweatshirt material, and they're no feet, so they look like a comfy
I
sweatshirt.
think it's an infomercial, like lazy.
But it's
I
not.
know.
That's not it. That's
What did you say it was called?
One Piece.
Where
One
they have like a
Piece.
butt flap. Have you seen this?
It is forever lazy. It's actually ridiculous.
Forever
As seen on
lazy.
TV.
Forever lazy.
Okay, it is
Ryan Gosling
Oh God.
the forever lazy with the butt
He
flaps.
wore them on
Mine does not have a butt flap. I
saw
slipped
family
into
for Christmas.
Oh my
What
god.
were they?
It's these pajamas and a
Forever
hoodies
lazies.
and a hood, and he wears them
It's a
on Ellen, and he
snuggie,
loves
but it's a
them.
full
That's
body
awesome.
suit that's a snuggie, and it has a butt flap that you can unzip and snap so you can go to the bathroom conveniently.
Because
That's-
that's,
You know how
yeah,
many
that's the
infomercials,
problem with the
it's like,
snuggie.
wear it on
Oh,
Super
God,
Bowl
what's gonna happen?
Sunday.
Yes.
So my
One
sister and
snap.
I were driving on Super Bowl Sunday, just like in the infomercial, and there's a woman just like standing in her yard barbecuing in the Forever Lazy, and my sister.
Alright, we gotta stop talking about the sweatpants suits and
Yeah,
talk about
sorry.
some
Oh, yeah.
real
Yeah.
issues
Real issues.
Hobbies?
here. Hobbies.
Guitar playing.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I like to sing knife throwing. Now,
Yeah,
and I'm starting Muay Thai.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a singer-songwriter. Actually, just released my second music video, so it's called Catch Me If You Can. You can see it on YouTube. My first one's called Peter Pan. That was released in November. So that's been fun because that's a huge hobby, and I've been able to kind of pursue it professionally as well.
Nice.
I just love reading.
I play a lot of sports. Basketball is my biggest sport. I play 5 days a week, and I'm on 2 teams, one of which is the reigning champions of the league, so I'm very proud of that.
Nice.
Other than that, I listen to a ton of music all day, all night, every kind of genre. Classic, 60s rock, 70s funk. Not a lot of jazz. I like it. I just don't really listen to it. But then, I mean, also some like top 40, like dubstep. You know, I listen to like obscure, some indie rock, weird German electric bands. Like I literally listen to every kind of music.
So do they write lines into the movie for you because you don't speak?
Well, you're gonna have to see. But
I will
one
see.
of the
But I didn't
things-
know if you...
I mean.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe. But one of the things I learned is, how much actions really do speak louder than words. And I thought it would be a huge deal that, everyone's like, oh my God, Foxface doesn't speak. What does that mean for your character? But it really didn't affect it whatsoever. It had no, I mean, so much of this movie is action and acting without words. So
Well, they still
I'm
killed
happy
you, though.
about that.
Maybe if you would
Yeah,
have spoken
thanks,
up.
Josh.
Exactly.
God.
You
You
sounded
made
so
the berry.
angry there. I believed you for a second. I was like, what? Thanks, Josh.
Foxface is one of my favorite characters, just because
It's like a
she
flying
is
squirrel.
so
I know.
She's so sneaky.
Well, she lasts a long time.
She's so
Final
sneaky
four.
how she
Final
slips
four, man.
in and slips out.
It's-
Four.
That's one of the things that really drew me to the character is how she is so mysterious and you don't really learn a lot about her, and yet she's very intriguing.
Zips out to the
And that was one of the things I loved about having the character is that I got to go in and kind of explore that and figure out why she was like that, why her whole backstory, and that was really fun. It was really really fun.
There's only 2 off from beating you.
Yeah.
2 off.
Okay,
Good
so
job.
after your trilogy, do you think everybody's gonna forget about Twilight? Like,
No.
do you guys see?
I hope not.
Is that a question?
I mean, they're totally different.
Yeah.
They are.
So
That's such a good question, though. I mean,
Post
y'all are about
about-
I mean, it just
Rocket.
seems like so much. I don't know, and I'm not even saying it just because you guys are here, but it's so much like more story, and there's so much more like.
You know what it is? It's just different. It's just a completely different world, I think. I think that with the Twilight books, it's a very sexy love story with like this kind of fantastical characters and whatnot. The Hunger Games to me just has a very kind of real feel to it. I think it's a very visceral type movie. And I sort of feel like, in my opinion, from like frame 1 of Hunger Games, it's an entirely different type of movie. It's a movie about survival and a struggle to live through these crazy circumstances in this futuristic, post-apocalyptic world, which sounds nothing like Twilight. So as far as kind of like stepping into that realm, I think that, Twilight and Harry Potter are sort of coming to an end, so it is convenient that at the same time we are starting up, and we have a big fan following, so one can only hope that, we can kind of have some of the success that they've had.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, Team Peeta, you already have shirts.
Yeah.
So
I know they're awesome.
teacher was wearing it for school
All right,
today.
thank y'all very much. Really appreciate it.
So that was that. That was the exciting part of the interview. If you want to read other questions like what Josh Hutcherson is looking for in a woman and the other things, I'll post the other blogs where they'll have that, or maybe I'll also do like another video. I just didn't want this one to be you know, forever, even though I think it's all good stuff. I understand everyone might not be interested. So anyway, blah blah blah. I went to a screening of the movie like 2 days ago, and wow. I am going to do another video about what I thought of the movie closer to the release date. And yeah, so check back, subscribe to my channel, check out charmedvalerie.com, and I will have all the information, everything you want to know. If there's anything that I didn't answer, then you can leave a question, and I mean leave a comment and leave a question, and maybe I can get that answered. But yeah, and so that's that. What I thought of Josh Hutcherson and yeah, what I thought of the cast that I got to meet was that they are just a really, really smart, cool group of kids. I hope that they are the same forever, because they really are just nice, and it was really candid and comfortable, and they all just seem so wise beyond their years. Like wise, but just really, really fun, and I can just see them all just being really successful far beyond this trilogy. And so that was what I thought about that. But anyway, yeah, I'd let any of them babysit my kid. I'd love to go shopping with Jacqueline and Isabelle. They seemed like really cool. They really seemed to like fashion, and so I really look forward to seeing them in the future. And so I also plan on putting together some like Hunger Games inspired outfits, and yeah, yada yada yada. It'll all be on the blog. So anyway, thanks for watching.